morning. It is 6:39. Leaving now. And it's got cars on this 391st day of me recording stuff. So it's a Monday. I think it's the 25th, I believe, of January. And yeah, so 2 weeks from now we'll be in Disney. So we'll make whatever we got to make work. And I don't know, not sure how today's going to go. There was a 100% chance of rain, and it did rain, but it's not raining right now. So I don't know. Oh, skunks, why can't you learn to cross the road? Gross. And the school bus at 6:39 in the morning, because, you know, that makes sense. School starts at 8. They go to school in this county, and the school bus is running at 6:39 picking up kids. I don't think that's right. I'm gonna drive them. Well, I am at work. It's 7:38. Had to open the back fence so I could park the truck, because damn, that's what I did. So we're gonna park it and then go inside the office. Traffic was like populated. I mean, it wasn't bad per se, but dang, it was a lot of people on the road. So I don't know. That was weird. But we're here now. All right, well, oh God, Moses, dude, it's like 48 degrees outside and rainy, so that makes it super duper cold. And it's 1:19 and I'm leaving the office. Reason for that is it is also 47 degrees in the office. They, a couple of guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the office total. And I was out with Martavis. And so Andrew has a little space heater, he cut it on. Corey had his little space heater, cut it on. Brandon took one out of my room, put it in his office, and it killed all the breakers. I mean, all the outlets and set the breaker. So Andrew's like, this is stupid. So he sent everybody home. Because, like, we can't even run space heaters because the wiring's so bad that it won't hold the load. And they're like dinky ones. They're not like they just barely knock the chill off. They won't warm a room up. So anyway, so he sent us home. So I'm going home now at 1:20. Oh God, I'm freezing. All right, well, it's 2:23 and I'm at home. So that's good. Yay. Stop, dude. It was a whole lot of traffic at 1 o'clock, 1:30, 1:45. I mean, it's just always traffic. It's weird. There is no, this time's less, And I guess that's what I'm used to. I'm used to, like, if you go to the grocery store during this time and this time, it's usually less people. Or if you go to eat at this time it's less people. But, yeah, when it comes to this, it's pretty much all the time. So, anyway, I'm burping. Happy to be home because it was gross. I was freezing, and I don't know. I think the heating guy's coming tomorrow, so that's good. So maybe it won't be so bad, but it's rough. Feet are cold. Couldn't do it. But yeah, so we're home now. So, all right. Well, it's about 5:15. It's trying to rain. It is foggy. Come on, bud. Go potty. It's just like, ugh. Oh, it's definitely raining. Ow. I don't like this at all. So that was yuck. See how gross it is out? Ugh. Blackie was freaking out because she's ready to come inside. So, got the dog getting fed now. Cats are eating. Oh, I need to give them some hard food. Let me do that. Okay, now they're all fed up. So, they should be happy now. Yeah, Blackie was just like screaming at me across the field. Weren't you, baby cake? Weren't you, baby cake? Yeah, you were. You feel better you're inside? You feel better you're inside now? Okay. So, Corinne's on her way home. And, yeah, so I guess we'll probably do what we always do. Watch some videos. And then go to bed because it's what you do, I guess. So, I'm not sure. Does she have to work tomorrow? Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see. Yeah, she's 7 to 5 all week, looks like. Okay. And 7 to 5 as well, 8 to 5, I guess, but let's leave at the same time. So anyway, so that's where we are. Not a super exciting day. We went to the ones I was talking about before with the ants, and there's a few ants here and there, like maybe, I think he said he's seen maybe 20 max. So I think it's probably a satellite colony. But found that moisture problem underneath that bathroom. So I sent the video to the wife, texted it to her. And, I was like, I said, it's probably a good thing that you had ants because that was a hot mess. You never even known about it. Because the first video, you can see it's just like a little drip. And you're like, that's weird. And it wasn't at a connection on the pipe. I'm like, Because if it was like right at that connection, I'd have been like, well, that little connection's loose. And it wasn't a whole lot of water on the ground. But I was just like, I didn't really feel warm and fuzzy about where that drip was. So when I moved that insulation back, ta-da, found a problem. So keep that in mind. Anytime you start seeing a pest out of nowhere with no logical explanation for it, there's probably a reason. So I've never had mice. All of a sudden I've got mice. Well, has your neighbor like bush hogged anything recently? They doing construction on your neighbor's house? I got roaches. Did your neighbor move out? Did the tenant next door in the condo move out? Did they have it treated? I mean, there's always something. You just have to find it. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. In this case, clearly that was a problem because, it hasn't been that way for super long because it wasn't super obvious. The insulation wasn't super, wasn't obvious. But I'd say probably about the time I started seeing ants, it's probably when it started happening. So, got to put that old detective hat on, kids. People don't get just bugs for no reason. It's always a reason. Always. And it may be weather related, but there's always a reason. So, you got to see that. The first one we had was like, I had a meeting today. And, I'll tell you this real quick. Stop licking. Thank you. Like saying something about like BJ's wanting to put hold on termite. So like no more termite evals. So I don't know what's going on with that. That's kind of weird. I mean, I get where he's coming from in a way, but at the same time, they're just uber eager. They don't think about the social climate and the situation. You know, it's kind of hard to tell termite. Are you thinking about termites right now? No, I don't think so. Maybe you are because I'm talking about it, but you know. So, but we went to the first job, and before we left, I was like, you'd have this, you have this, you have this, you have shoe covers. Cause I knew he was going inside. Yes, 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 yes. We get there. I'm like, all right, pass me the shoe covers. Well, I only got one pair. Stop looking. I was like, I just asked about that. I just said, you know, before we left, do you have shoe covers? You said yes. I guess he meant, do you have shoe covers? I don't know, man. It's just, people just, But he was kind of like this, and my idiot self didn't grab a mask. And, of course, he doesn't have an extra one. Again, why wouldn't you not have extra mask in your truck? I don't know. I don't live that much on the edge to where I've got one mask, one pair of shoe covers. You know, I've even got a backup flashlight in case something's wrong with my flashlight. It's just crazy. But anyway, so I had to sit in the truck for that one. And but the whole time he's kind of complaining about his pay. And I get it. I mean, he's not wrong about some things with that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't control that. I don't control that at all. All I can do is help you show your worth, like document things that you sell and things you do for the company that, you know, you're not getting nothing for. You're just doing it because you're trying to help the company grow. You know, it's like, but I don't get nothing for that. I'm like, yeah, but you do. You get accolades. And it's like, if you have a ton of that stuff, somebody's like, well, this guy does deserve a raise because look what all he's doing for the company, not getting no commission on or nothing. It's just like people just, they get in this track mind and you can't get them out of it. And it's crazy. But I don't know. I just kept telling him, man, I ain't got to do your pay. I ain't got to do it. And he's like, well, I know you probably don't want to hear this. I'm like, dude, it's not that. It's just, why are you telling me this stuff? You know, don't tell me you think you should make more money because someone else makes more money. It doesn't work like that. Show your value to the company. You should make more money than this other person because this is all what you've done and they haven't done anything. That's a valid argument. But I don't know. It's strange, man. So, I don't know. I don't know how I don't know. I need to get some Disney. That's what I need. I need to get to Disney and get me a little cocktail and just sit back and relax and be warm and not have to worry about it. And we've got 2 more weeks, and I can make it 2 more weeks. That's fine. But I don't know, man. So I've got classes tomorrow because we got the winter school, and my guys will get to sit into that, and they got classes on Wednesday, and then I get to train the office people on how to do termites. So, and then Thursday I get to do one of our franchise calls or whatever, where we talk to other franchises. And I don't know, last time I did it last Thursday as well, and I thought it was going to be me and Andrew. Of course, he was on the phone with somebody else, so I had to kind of deal with that. I didn't know what we were talking about, what we were doing. I didn't have no briefing, no emails, and nothing. Just having to kind of wing it. And then this other guy who's from Alabama, I think, is just, you know, I was asking, like, what do you do for flies? And he's, like, spouting off all this stuff that's against label to do. Now, maybe in Alabama it's okay, but I don't think it is. And he's just, you know, I don't know. He's one of those, I've been doing this 35 years. I'm like, so have I, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You got to follow the label. Well, I was told, I don't care what you were told, you got to follow the label. But, you know, I'm not here to educate people like that. I mean, they don't even work with us. So if he wants to do stuff wrong, I don't know. I don't get paid enough to change his mind. So I get to do that on Thursday. So I don't know. It's just going to be kind of a yuck week. But maybe we'll try to get through it. And hopefully it won't be too awful because, again, 2 weeks, I'll be in a vehicle going somewhere else, and I won't have to worry about it. So, still don't know where yet. Looking at the weather this week for Orlando, and it's going to be like 80s, high 80s. So, next week might be different. So, I'll look at it next week and kind of see where it's at, and by then we'll know what our week's going to be like, and maybe I'll decide then. Because I've been doing the whole, like, button-up shirt thing, and it's kind of played out. Kind of tired of it, because every picture's starting to look the same. I'm like, I don't know what trip that was. It's more like, do I have a mask on? Do I not have a mask on? Oh, well, then I do. It must have been this one or this one. So I need to figure out what I want to wear. And, yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with that. But thanks for watching day 391. Is that right? Or is it 92? 91? I think it's 91. It's a Monday. It's cold. Did not wear enough clothes. Let me explain this. I didn't wear enough clothes today because I knew I'd be in a truck and I knew I'd be going to people's houses. So I don't have a workplace hoodie. So if I want to take my coat off to go, because I mean, I'm going to be in somebody's house for, I don't know, an hour doing treatments. I can't take my coat off if I've got a hoodie that's not work related. Feel me? So I have to have this shirt on. I have to take this coat off so they can see this. So I didn't wear a hoodie because I don't want to like get completely undressed in the driveway. I thought, well, I won't be out in it very much. It's going to be all inside work. But I was wrong because it was super cold, and then I forgot about the office not having heat. So, but maybe tomorrow we'll get a heat guy out there and put a new unit in. I think it's maybe what's happening. Not sure. But Corinne's pulling in now, I think. She was. Yeah, hit the garage door. There she is. All right, so anyways, thanks for watching.